Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Morning Coffee. Thank you so very much for tuning in. Welcome to Divine Conversations. My name is Eric. If you're new here, hello, welcome. It's so very nice to meet you. And if you are returning, what's up, guys? So please keep in mind that this is going to be a general reading. Yes, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Also, it is a timeless reading. Yes, whenever you're guided to watch this reading and it resonates, and that's the message for you in that moment. Yes. Okay, cool. And for those of you that are here that are watching and have been regularly watching and you are not subscribed, I suggest you subscribe. Yes, actually, subscribing does have a bit of an energetic connotation to it. So I feel like if you were to subscribe, you could leave a comment too if you'd like, but that would help to officially bring you in energetically into the collective so that we can bring you more messages that are directly related to you, potentially. Yeah. So give it a thought, bounce it around a bit, see how you feel about it. Yeah. Okay, guys, let's get into it today and see what we've got for your message. Hi, Spirit. Please make me a clear channel for the collective at this time. Please bring forward the best messages to serve their highest good and the highest good of all involved. Please clearly show us what it is we need to see, tell us what it is we need to hear, and enlighten us to that which it is we need to know, so that we may be empowered to live our very best lives. Thank you so very much, Spirit. Alrighty, guys. I'm seeing a whole mix of colors, so let's just dive right in and see what we've got for the collective. What's going on today? If you're curious, though, the colors I am seeing, it started with green, and then it went to purple, but purple was kind of like my confirmation that we're connected, we're here, we're connected to the higher realms and whatnot, to the higher guidance. But I'm seeing just a bunch of different colors, them being from green to blue to yellow to red. So there may be a bunch of different things going on. A bunch of different energies. This could just be the fact that, we're doing this collective reading here. But I do feel like personally, this could be a bunch of different energies kind of trying to settle in your life. I'm seeing 5 of Wands. And that is reminding me of some sort of internal battle. And yesterday's reading, we did talk about, the clarity. There has been some sort of internal battle, internal struggle, or at the very least, something that you've been working on ironing out or hashing out or coming to terms with internally. All right. But we did reach there was a level of clarity that was reached last time. So maybe from this place of clarity now that you have been, so now that you've been able to make sense of something, now that you've been able to iron something out, hash something out with yourself, come to a decision in some way, however that resonates for you in terms of this situation, now the pieces of the puzzle can all be put back together. Or at the very least, I'm hearing conflicting energies can be put into place. Okay, I'm going to give it one more shuffle here. We do have the 7 of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Underneath that is the Page of Swords, though. Deception? I don't know. Let's get into this. What's going on for the collective? What messages do we have for the collective at this time, please? Ooh, Three of Swords. Yikes. Okay. What's going on for the collective today? What message? Uh-oh. But we do have the Ace of Swords now. But it's coming out in reverse. This is interesting. Okay. Collective energies. What's the message for the collective today, please? And the Moon. Whoa. Ooh. Whoa. Very interesting. Secretive energies. Now, the Seven of Swords did show itself. It was at the bottom of the deck. I was guided to look at it. Seven of Swords, Page of Swords underneath that. And I just get this feeling that someone is watching from the shadows, or you might be watching from the shadows. You might be trying to move in the shadows at this point. And you have the Three of Swords here. You have the Ace of Swords in reverse, which to me is saying that there is like it's not necessarily that the answer is no, but you're unable to, I'm hearing, make a decision. Okay, and then you have the Moon. It's just that there are things that something is not very clear right now. So you're unable to speak, you're unable to communicate, or maybe you just don't want to communicate something at this time about some sort of heartbreak or backstabby energy, something that was painful. Okay, you do have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, overall energy, with the Seven of Pentacles underneath that. Yeah, it's like somebody here, whether this be you or someone that you're connected to, is kind of trying to watch something play out. And what I'm getting with the Ace of Swords in reverse is like not wanting to participate, not wanting to communicate. Now, this could very well be, if this is connected to that energy that we've been talking about in terms of you've dealt with some sort of inner battle, inner struggle, but you've come to an understanding of it. You've come to terms with it, with whatever's going on here. Now you're at a point where you are being secretive, I guess you could say, but it's not like you're trying to deceive. I get the feeling that whomever is in this energy here is doing this for a reason. And that's because of the pain they've experienced, or you've experienced up until now. And so the Ace of Swords in reverse is almost like it's almost as if you've cut someone or something off and you do not want to communicate with them any longer. And you also don't really want them to know anything about you, your life, where it is you're going, okay, what it is you're doing. But I also, especially with this Four of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles here as your overall energy, I get this feeling that you're, again, just watching something play out. Okay. I want to get another row here. I don't normally do this as this spread, but I want to get another. Can we get one more row just to continue here? What's going on for the collective, please, Spirit? What messages do we have for the collective here? What's going on here? Oh my goodness. The Knight of Swords now. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles again. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, wow. And the Queen of Swords. Whoa, guys. This is very, so much strong swords energy here. Okay. All right. So the Knight of Swords came out first for this second row. Okay. And it feels like somebody came at you sideways, or somebody it was very much in an energy of shoot first, ask questions later. Somebody was like really quick to judge, or was really quick to communicate something in a very aggressive way that was not beneficial. It was actually very detrimental. I'm surprised this Knight of Swords didn't come out in reverse, but quite frankly, it didn't need to come out in reverse for the energy to be understood. There was some sort of fight, or there was some sort of aggressive behavior, or somebody may have been communicating something or expressing something, or this might have even been like a belief system that was very aggressive, was not willing to compromise, was not willing to listen, was not willing to hear, and was just going for what they wanted, going for what they believed in, and did it in a very aggressive way. And that doesn't necessarily mean physically aggressive. It could have been just emotionally, I don't know. Extremely righteous is what I'm getting with this. Okay. It backfired. It backfired big time on them. Okay. Now, next you have the Nine of Pentacles, and that's on top of the Ace of Swords in reverse. And this is confirming, for me at least, this Ace of Swords in reverse is like, no, I'm not, it's a no for me. And maybe for some of you, that is definitive at this point. For others of you, it may be just temporary for now, because I still am getting this vibe of like watching something play out. Something may change for some of you. For others of you, this is a situation in which you're standing in your independence, right? Well, everybody's standing. Whomever is resonating with this, you're standing. You're maintaining a level of autonomy right now, of independence, of like standing on your own 2 feet, very successful, having everything that you want and need, like you not needing to ask anybody for anything else. But this is just there. And in you being in this Nine of Pentacles energy, for some, I'm getting a feeling like eventually you're going to be able to say, see, I told you so. I told you so. But you see, and okay, so maybe you're exhibiting a little bit of a similar energy as this other person, or this whomever this Knight of Swords here is. But I get this feeling of you standing, or someone standing in this Nine of Pentacles energy, not communicating, okay, and not open to whatever, this person or the situation or whatever. And I see you standing there and just watching it play out, and eventually having the upper hand, or you already have the upper hand. It's more about the optics. It's more about standing back and allowing others to see for themselves exactly what's going on here. And that's where this "I told you so" energy is coming from. It's like, yep, I knew that. Oh, I knew it all along. And maybe this was a situation in which maybe you did fight with this person or this situation in the past. You did kind of engage with this Knight of Swords energy, but you're not doing it anymore. And you're letting it play out, and you're letting others see for themselves exactly who this person is, or what they've been doing, and how it's been affecting the situation, and how you were never at fault to begin with. And then and then next you have the Moon with the Four of Pentacles. Stay hidden, stay here, hold your ground, be nebulous, be evasive, be, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, also with the Moon here, I'm getting an energy of your intuition. Trusting your intuition. Your intuition has been right here. And quite frankly, I guess this is what this message is for. The message here today is you don't have to do anything else to get this person to shoot themselves in the foot. Queen of Swords. I told you so. Overall energy. Oh, there's that Five of Cups again. See, now, you're not on the receiving end of that Five of Cups anymore. Now the Five of Cups is being observed or experienced and felt by whomever this is. Whomever this Knight of Swords here is. And I feel like they're starting to realize just how much they've shot themselves in the foot. They're starting to see it. And there ain't nothing they can do about it. So you just go on about your business. But do not communicate. Do not engage. Not anymore. No, you're above that. Okay? Okay. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope this was helpful for you. I love you so very much. And I look forward to connecting with you again tomorrow. Yes? Excellent. Take care. Mwah! Bye.